I'm very much an introvert. So I'll be down for doing stuff into the day of. When the day come and I gotta do stuff, I'll be like, ooh, being in the house feels so much better. Or just doing something by myself feels, yeah, so, and or doing something by myself sounds so much better than, potentially going and meeting with somebody that's draining or, just annoying to me. So God has worked on me a lot in those cases too. So my social battery is a lot higher than it used to be. Anyway, so Lil Thunthadon texted me and was like, so did you forget? And I'm like, dang, he hit me up. Now I gotta go. Anyway, so I pull up and I'm on the phone with one of my homegirls at the time. And he already there. So I pull up and I'm not sure how he knew I was there, but I don't know. It don't even matter. But anyway, I pull up and I park. I see Lil Thunthadon in the car and little baby got out. He got out and he was looking good. Baby was looking good, okay? Looking good. So I let him walk in. I'm checking him out, looking at what he got on. He looking fresh, look like, all greased up and moisturized, fresh cut, jewelry on. I'm like, dang, he look good. I literally did not give a crap. It sounds bad, but it does sound bad. But if you know me, I'm kind of a tomboy, and I'm very, in some cases, I'm a little nonchalant. So people don't really know that I like them until like it's obvious that I like them. So he goes in. I wait a couple of minutes before he goes in, and then I go in. As soon as I go in the door, the Holy Spirit tells me, "That's not your man. That's not your husband." I'm like, okay. And part of the reason why the Holy Spirit told me that's not my husband, because at that point, the Holy Spirit had already told me who my husband was, who the person was that had the option to marry me, or whatever. So I was like, okay. So you would think when I heard the Holy Spirit say, "That's not your husband," I would tell him, like, you know what, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm just gonna like leave, just, it was nice knowing you, whatever. No. No. Also understand, I was still learning obedience. Okay? I was hard headed at first. So when the Holy Spirit said, "That's not your husband," in my mind, I was like, oh, I can get a burger. Cause I ain't gotta be. I was like, oh, I can get a burger. So I'm sitting there with my burger, and he telling me his whole life story, and I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, for real. What? So anyway, after our first meetup, we kept talking. Even though the Holy Spirit already told me that's not your man. But I was like, I excused the fact that the Lord had told me that was my husband. And I kept talking to him because baby was fine. When I say baby was fine, y'all, baby was fine. Baby was all like I think baby was like 6'1", 6'2", brown skin, nice smile. Looked like baby like he stayed in the gym. Looked like he slept in the gym. Okay? Baby was fine. And baby thought I was fine too. Yes. Baby thought I was fine too. Baby was like, "You're so beautiful." He was staring at me. He'd be staring at me. And he'd be like, "You're so beautiful." And I was like, okay. He said it so much that I was like, "Have you not dated a beautiful girl before?" I was kind of confused. And he was like, "No, you look like your pictures. Like, I thought you were gonna catfish me." I was like, "What? People really do that?" I said, "Nah, baby. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that." So baby thought I was fine too. So we kept talking. So a couple weeks go by, and this is what I'm telling you, because this is what I'm telling you, to pay attention to your dreams and to also present people before the Lord. Okay? So a couple weeks go by, and I have a dream. The Lord gives me a dream, and I'm in my childhood home. I'm in the house that I'm in right now. I wasn't living here at the time. I was living in a different state. But I had a dream that I was at this house, but I was in the backyard. And the way my backyard is, my house kind of poke out a little bit from the driveway. So you gotta like kind of, it's like kind of angled. Anyway, but I was standing where our garage is, and I looked down. I remember the dream. I looked down, and all around me was snakes. They weren't big snakes. They were just little baby snakes, which was a sign there. It was little baby snakes all around my feet. But it was interesting because every time I would walk, they would move out the way. They would move out the way, and like they had to give me space to walk. But for some reason, in the dream, I knew I had to get from the garage to the front of my house. And in order to do that, I had to walk past this bush. Okay. Now, the bush that's in the back of my house, you can clearly see what's in it. But in the dream, I couldn't. But I felt like it was something in the bush, but I didn't know what it was. So I threw a ball towards the front of the house down the driveway. But as soon as I threw the ball, a big snake came out and tried to attack it, because if it was me, it was gonna attack me, basically. So I woke up from that. Dream like knowing it was a warning, but not really quite sure knowing what it was, because at the time, again, I'm just coming into learning the things of the Lord, learning about the ways that God talked to me, and not knowing how to interpret my dreams at the time. And it's not even me interpreting my dream, it's the Holy Spirit interpreting my dreams. But anyway, that was the warning there, that to be on alert. I'm not gonna say in detail what it was, but to be on alert. So anyway, I think like a couple more days go by, and I'm chilling at a homegirl's house at the time, and it's like maybe 9:10, maybe I want to say 9:30. Little baby hit me up, and he like, yo, you want to come through? You want to come at my house? And I'm like, also, I'm a little slow, and that's not to talk down on myself, but I'm slow to the point where what people would think I would be thinking, I'm not thinking. So I have to say that because I know better, but sometimes I'm slow to catch up. Okay. So anyway, I'm like, all right, I'll come over your house. Because I'm thinking, I rationalize this in my brain. This is the slow part. I'm rationalizing it in my mind. I'm like, I'm dressed like a tomboy. Clearly, this is not appealing. I'm like, clearly, this is not appealing to anyone. So I'm like, he's not gonna. No, that's not what's gonna happen tonight. So that wasn't, So I'm like, I put that on my mind. I have rationalized in my mind. I'm like, no, we're just gonna go chill. So anyway, I get to his house. I'm in my baggy jeans. I'm still looking cute though, to me, but I'm looking like a tomboy. We on the couch watching TV. So little baby's laying on the couch, and I'm laying on top of him. Again, I'm a thick girl, so I noticed that baby is not huffing and puffing out of breath, and I'm laying on him. I'm like, oh, okay, okay, cool. You got me. Okay, cool. So I'm laying on his chest. Family members, cover your ears. Cover your ears, because just cover your ears, okay? And mind you, at the time, I was grown. I was over 25, okay? Over 25. Anyway, so I'm laying on baby chest, and little baby started rubbing my butt and patting my butt. In my mind, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm like, shoot, you rubbing my butt and patting my butt, you might as well pat my back to it and burp, because I'm about to go to sleep, my baby, okay? I'm one drop away from drooling on your chest. That's what's going on in my mind. But clearly, that is not what he thought, okay? So baby kissed me. And I'm like, oh, this is where that's going. Okay. Oh, okay. So me and, again, family, cover your ears. Again, me and baby kissing. Me and baby kissing on the couch. And the Holy Spirit says, you need to leave. And I'm like, right now? Like, right now? He said it one time, very gently, very soft. You need to leave. So I I pull back off this man. It's not it's not funny, but it's funny now. I pull back off this man, and as soon as I pull back and open my eyes, I see his head and I see a snake head like morph out his face and then go back to his normal face. I look at that man, and at this point, when I see that, I am sitting all the way up. And I'm like, that'll do it. That'll do it. You didn't have to tell me twice, Holy Spirit. That'll do it. I'm going to get my butt up and get up. I'm going to get up and leave. But I guess, again, this is the part where I'm slow. I guess me moving back was not an indication to him that I wanted to leave. To him, it was a